Hi everyone, this is Miss Overstreet, and today I want to show you how to look at your assignments in any of your classes to see what you're missing since we're coming up on the 9 weeks and some of you are starting to panic. So I have used my YouTube channel account to be a student in one of my classes for privacy purposes because my um, other account, my teacher account, has all the students' names and teachers and all the information in there. So when I try to click on an assignment, it's just going to show students' names. And since this is public, I can't have that happen. So I'm using my YouTube account to show you how it looks as a student. So today, I'm going to go ahead and show you, like, this is one of my class periods, period 4. So when you do bring up your Google Classroom, you have all your classes there, and you have what's due today and what's due tomorrow in each one of your classes. So you should have one for science and math and English and history and 2 of your electives. So that should be showing up right here to let you know exactly what you are um, doing and what you need to be doing. If you don't see that or don't understand that, then you can always click in the class itself. And over here in the upcoming, it shows you again what's due today and what's due tomorrow. It also gives you everything that I post to Google Classroom, all the Google Meets, anything that you need to know that's important will be here in the stream. Now, when you go to the classwork, if you go to view your work, it will show you, and again, this is my YouTube channel, so Eagle Truck Low. It shows you everything that's been assigned, when it's due, and then everything that's missing. Now, because I just added myself to this class, everything is missing. So it won't show anything that's been turned in. And so if you've turned everything in, it may say turned in, or it may not even be here since it's just assigned and returned, or it may say returned back to you. The daily check-ins will always be missing because those are not for a grade. Those are for attendance purposes only. And when you click on the daily check-in and view the details, it tells you that it is mandatory for you to fill out the quiz form to receive credit. If the quiz is closed, then you miss turning it in and you will be counted absent. Submitting assignment, marking it as done, does not count for attendance. So you have to click on the Google form and it's going to tell you you need access, request access. Well, that's because the quiz is closed. I can no longer access it. So that means on the 21st, I was counted absent. So when I go to view work and I have the daily check-in that's today, that's assigned, and I view details. And then hopefully this works, but when I click on Google Forms, and again, because I'm not part of the Google system as a student, it doesn't recognize me. But your form should come up because today is the 6th and you should be able to fill out that form. But once you finish that form, then it gets submitted and marked as done. So just because you have submitted it or marked as done does not mean that you have done the daily requirement of the daily check-in. Okay, so I want to make that clear. So when you look at your classwork and go to view your work, this will always say missing. Okay, because if you didn't turn it in, or well, it'll always say missing because I don't grade them. Now, come probably later on in the semester, I'll start deleting those or archiving those as we go along. Okay, but if not, they'll always show up as missing. So you have to go past the daily check-ins to see if there's anything else that you're missing. So I'm missing the final paper, the rough draft, the pre-write, the optic organizer, the QHT chart, the culture question, activity. So just because you see the daily check-ins, like right here, don't think that that's all you're missing. You have to scroll down and see everything that you might be missing. And again, over here, if you've turned it in, it might say returned. You can click no work items in this filter. So that means nothing's been returned. So it's either going to be assigned, returned, or missing. And so, and if you just have the all, then it's going to show you everything. And again, that is under classwork and view your work. Now, if you go to classwork and Google Calendar, then it might show you work that's already been posted for your classes. I don't know that to be a fact, but it might. And it doesn't look like it does. So the calendar does not show any work. So that's not a good place to look. So here is the best place to view your work, what you're missing, assignments, what's been returned, and everything like that. So I wanted to go over that with you because some people are thinking that over here in this, you have a to-do list. And I guess some teachers do the to-do list and what has been assigned, what's missing, meaning what haven't you done and what you have done. Completed work shows here, which I have done. But I don't know that that's the best way to do this because your to-do list is going to look overwhelming. This is just for one class. So I think the best way to do it is just go class by class and go to classwork, view your work, and see what actually you need to be doing. Okay. And some people's to-do isn't working. So this part isn't showing up at all. So this is also another way to look to see what you're missing. So classwork and view your work. All right. So that's just a quick way to see the work that you might be missing or might need to do for your classes. And as always, marking done doesn't always mean that you are done. Okay, to add or create a file, so you can, like some people take pictures of their work and turn it in. And so you would go to File and Upload, and then you would browse your computer. And so a picture, so let's say this is a picture of my work. So I would open it. It would become attached. That's kind of a big image. And then I would turn it in. Let's say this was a picture and a writing project. And I did my writing in Docs. I wanted to do my writing in Docs. So I could actually create my doc file here instead of going to So here I can create my docs. It tells me, it already gives me a title. Instead of going here and then scrolling down, going to docs, and then creating it here. And then um, going to once it going to blank, blank, and then obviously the internet's slow today. And then titling my document here, what I want it to be, because I would have a lot of untitled documents with 7 classes. So I would go there, I would title it, this time I'm just going to put practice. Okay. Good enough. All right. So it's saving. Got it. Okay. So over here in Add a Create, when I created a document, it created this for me. So I didn't have to go anywhere to create it. Without creating it there, by going the long way, then I have to go to File and Insert my document here, Insert, and put it here. Whereas if I just have it already here, I don't have to do those extra steps. And then turn it in. And then it'll ask me, am I sure I want to turn it in? Turn it in. Okay. And then I can unsubmit it. So I can unsubmit if I submitted the wrong assignments and delete them if they were wrong and add the correct ones. So when I unsubmit your work because you're not following directions, that's what's going to happen. Okay. So you're going to get it back and ask to resubmit it. You're going to add private comments over here, which most of you already know how to do. So if you have any questions over this tutorial, please email me. Please look at the email video I did on how to do it correctly, because personally, I'm tired of my email getting so crammed that I can't get through it within a day, because I have 401 emails that I have to get through, because of 100 of them you have put the question in the subject line. So please review the email YouTube video that I will post so that you can help me unclog my email address, or all those 400 emails. All right. So I hope this has been helpful. Also down here, open your work for English, and it takes you right to that view your work as well. So not only do you have it over here in classwork, view your work, but you also have it right down here as a little clipboard thingy. And that accesses the drive for the Google Meets. So you can access the drive folder. So this is for anything that you've already submitted or you think you submitted. It will be right there. Okay. And any of the forms that I've duplicated for you is right there as well. All right. So I hope this has been helpful, and I will see you soon. Bye.